I'm Kirsten, the Problem Solving Teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like any of my videos, please remember to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. When you do any of those things, it helps other teachers just like you find my YouTube channel. All right, today we are going to be talking about TpT time management tips. So, managing your time, especially as a TpT author with all of the different pieces and components of creating a TpT business rather than just, a little bit of a side hustle. There's a lot of them. So time management is super important, especially if you are still a teacher in the classroom. If you're still a teacher in the classroom, it's like doubly important because there are so many things, and it's amazing if you can do both. Time management has been a popular topic for a long time. There are so many books written about time management and productivity, and any of those tips can be helpful. I have listened to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts and just general advice about time management, because when you have more time and you're more productive with the time you have, it can make a big difference. If you have not checked out any books yourself, I definitely recommend that you pick some up or listen to some on audiobook, because they can help, and they have really helped the way I manage my Teachers Pay Teachers business. All right, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite time management tips. They are in no particular order, so don't think, oh, this is the most important or least important. These are just some of my favorites that I kind of try to make sure I follow. Number one, schedule everything. If it is a part of your business that you want to have and keep and work on, you need to put it on your calendar. Because if it is not on your calendar, if you have not allotted time for it, it's probably not going to happen. Don't hope you're going to get to something. Schedule a time space for it to happen. The number two tip is set due dates. Okay, it's great to have like goals that you want to achieve and like things that you want to get done, and it kind of goes with scheduling something. Set due dates for when something's going to happen. One of the ways I do this is my due dates for creating YouTube videos is I have to put them out for you guys. So I record them a little bit ahead. You'll notice that like they come out a little bit after what's actually happening in life. But if I don't have that due date for when they need to get out by, then they're not going to happen. I mean, I have time on my calendar to record them, and then I have time to get the editing done and the graphics and the show notes, and then I have a time that I'm specifically posting them on YouTube. So have due dates, even if it's for creating content, like figure out when your due date is going to be to have certain things done. I mean, give yourself grace, because life happens and we learn new things, but try to have due dates that you are going to try your very best to stick to and get things done for. So that's tips 1 and 2. The third time management tip that I love is to start with the hardest thing on your list and get it done. Personally, for me, this is the thing that works best, like, because I will avoid the hard thing, and the experts say that it is better to kind of grit your teeth, eat the frog, and just get it done. And avoiding it, you're just gonna get really good at avoiding it. So like, put it on your schedule and do it. Some people like to use completing a few easy tasks to help them feel like they're getting in the productive, motivated area, and they like to cross things off their list. Personally, I avoid this because I will do all of the easy things and avoid doing what I actually need to get done. So depending on who you are, some people say it really helps them. Me, it doesn't. Work for 25 minutes and take a break. There's like an actual name for this method of time management, but there's work for 25 minutes, take a break. So if you're going to be working for a long time, just like make sure you get up, take a little break for a couple minutes. My sixth tip is schedule just enough time to complete a task. If you give yourself a full day to complete a task that should take you 2 hours, it will take you the full day. If you schedule yourself 2 hours to complete a task that will take 2 hours, then you'll probably finish on time, maybe a little late, maybe a little early. Me personally, I tend to think I can get more done than I can in an amount of time, so I have to be careful with this because I schedule not enough time to get things done. Make a plan. Make a plan. So having a plan for each product piece, and putting it on the calendar, those are two different things. Having a schedule with due dates and having a plan is completely different. Make sure you have a plan. Plan to get 2 to 3 things done in a day or a working period, like bigger tasks, you know, like plan, okay, I'm gonna get these 3 things done today, and don't bite off more than you can chew. Maybe you'll be lucky and you'll get more than that done, but kind of like, because that's not scary to get 2 or 3 things done. Plan on one large task each week. And I kind of do that with product creation, blogging, YouTube's, like plan on a big task each week. And then of course that's going to be broken into those 2 or 3 smaller tasks each day. Batch as much as you can, batch whenever you can, depending on how much time you have to work on something. All right, today I'm going to talk a little bit about how these have influenced me, how they've come back around, how I've played with them, how I've worked with them. Over the last several months, I decided that I would put on my writer's hat for a week each month, and I would get all of my blogging done so that I could focus on product creation. Previous to that, I was doing one day of blogging and then about a half a day of editing each week. And when I say day, I mean like a nap time. So like 2 hours to write a blog, and then like an hour to edit it and then put it out into the world. I decided that I was going to spend a week trying to get my blogs done, and then I could focus on product creation the rest of the time. I've also learned to write blogs more effectively with better SEO that is going to get seen by more people and help my website rankings and all of that kind of thing. So as I'm trying to batch blogs, I'm also trying to write better blogs. So it was a lot. I quickly realized that this is not easy. I'm not going to be able to get it done in the time frame that I had set. It was really hard to plan, write, edit, and create graphics for 4 to 5 blogs that were at least 1,500 words in a week. Like, that's a lot of writing. I had been doing one blog every week for the last 6 months previous to this, but this was a whole different ball game and took a lot more focus. So the effect was that my blogging always took me longer than I wanted it to. It took way more than a week. Sometimes it would take almost 2 weeks. And then I wasn't getting to create the products that I wanted and putting as much out onto TpT as I wanted to. So as teachers, fortunately, we are good at looking at what's happening, reevaluating, and trying to come up with a different plan. We do it all the time with our students, and finding those problematic areas and making a change each day, each week, each month, making a change. So that's what I did. I asked myself how I could get it done in the amount of time I wanted, because I didn't want to keep spending more time. So this is where my blogging was at. I had scheduled 5 days for each month for blogging, because I tried to leave my weekends kind of free to make up things that I didn't get to finish because my kid woke up. I had a due date at the end of the week, and at the latest by the following Thursday, because it had to be up to go out into the world. I also planned a day for researching and brainstorming. I planned 3 days for writing, a day for editing, and a day to create graphics. I'd work on writing, I'd take a break. At 25 minutes, take a break. Yeah, I'm good at taking breaks. It's a problem. The entire process was batching because I was trying to spend the whole week kind of focused on my task. So with these in place, I needed to reevaluate how I was doing my work and how I could get it done. My schedule is mostly restricted by my toddler, so that's my biggest challenge, because if he wakes up, which sometimes happens while I'm recording, I like hop out of here, then my working period is done for the day. So to fix this problem, I did 2 things. Now, granted, I've only fixed it for 1 month. I don't know how it's going to go this month, but for 1 month, it has been fixed. I like this plan. I think it's going to work for me, and hopefully I can keep it up. I went from 5 days of writing to 7. So I start on a Sunday, I end on a Saturday, and of course, if I finish early, great. Then that's awesome. I don't need the Saturday. I just planned that it would I just decided to give up those 2 days so that I could write a little more. Writing always took me longer than I expected. Sometimes I'm not a great judge of time. I know that about myself. I'm like, oh, we can get it done, no big deal. So I try not to schedule TpT things for the weekends because that way I have extra time. And if I finish things that way, I have some relaxing time to just spend with the family. However, I decided for my blogging week, it would be better to make sure that I just plan to have start on a Sunday and end on a Saturday, and kind of give up those nap periods, not even days, nap periods. I decided that whatever I got done during the time allotted is what I was going to work with. So as I scheduled writing for 4 days, planning and writing for 4 days, and if blogging is a long-term game for a business anyway, so if it's not perfect yet, that's okay. Blogging could really help my website and my business like a year from now, not now. But I decided that I would change my mindset, and like I literally started a blog because I heard all the other sellers saying you need a blog. So I was like, okay, I'll start a blog. And then I found that I liked it. But I changed my mindset and I said, rather than like forcing myself to do this and like drawing it out and making it take weeks and weeks and weeks so I never feel like I'm creating products, I would stick with my plan. I decided that a day to plan, 3 days to write, although those kind of get mixed together, 2 days to edit, and 1 day to create graphics. So 4 days of writing and planning, and then 2 days to edit, and then 1 day for graphics. Anything might overlap a little bit, and that's okay. But if I get 3 blogs done in that week, that's what's going out into the world. Maybe it will be an every other week type of month. If I get 2, that's okay. I can just spread out the release dates. I'll put out good quality blogs, and that's good. That's where I'm at. And if I get them all done, awesome. So the funny thing is, I think to plan to publish like this, it took some of the pressure off, and it was so much easier to blog when I knew like if it wasn't done by the end of the week, then I was just gonna like save that blog for the next month. And it worked. I actually finished 4 blogs this month. I thought I needed 5, but I only needed 4. I looked at the wrong day on the calendar. And so just kind of being like, hey, I'm gonna let go a little bit and stick to my schedule, and whatever gets done, it worked. So I'm hoping that as time goes on and I get more efficient at writing good, high quality blogs, that it might even take less time, and I can like, blogging won't be so easy. And I feel like I've gotten a lot more time back during the rest of my month by just being like, hey, here's the cutoff, we're done. And so I can put that into other parts of my business, which is great. All right, let me know how you're managing your time, if you even have a blog yet, how you're playing with your time management and problematic areas in your business in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.